Tell me about video games. If I play a video game and film the screen of my game, my performance of that game, can I put that on the internet?
Is it your game?
No.
No, you cannot.
So
Because a video game is going to have the same copyright protections, and that would be a performance.
But don't video game makers encourage you to do that? Don't they?
I think some of them do, and obviously, I mean, it depends. When you say video games, there are about 4 different formats, from just home computers to consoles to really what we're seeing more and more, and it's starting in the Far East, in particular Korea, are these massive multiplayer online games. Where you pay a certain amount, maybe $10 subscription a month, and you get on, and these people, they become avatars, and it's almost an alternative reality situation. I think some of them get kind of eaten up in the head, and some of them are my students. So anyway, hopefully they'll pull themselves out long enough to make $1 million and send it back to university and go back and make more games. But in that situation, I would assume, and it just depends. I mean, when you turn the thing on or you get into it, there's going to be some kind of licensing or restrictions, and each one's going to be different. But in the hypothetical that you posed, I would assume that would be unless there's something that says, yeah, you can go do this, I would assume that, yes, that's a performance. If you don't have permission, it's a copyright violation.
Can a copyright holder give you permission to use it freely on some days and not on others?
No, but you, in a way, you've already hit that from a different way. Hopefully this is a situation where you may have a Creative Commons license, and they would say, hey, you can do whatever you want to. In fact, here's, you can even go back and work on the source code or what's the other one? And do whatever you want to. It's an open source situation, but you can't do the following things. You can't go out and use these characters in another setting and make derivatives. In other words, if there's a character that's part of the game, I'm not authorizing you or in any way assigning to you the right to now go out and make a cartoon or a T-shirt or a movie based upon that. So in other words, there are a lot of things that you can do, and especially with the Creative Commons license, that would be a partial, it opens the door and says, yeah, come in and fix this thing, like Wikipedia. It's open. For the most part, it's reasonably reliable. People come in, they tweak it, and they move on. And so I think you're going to see that more and more with games and gaming, but there will be certain limitations. They're not going to allow you to take property that is original and then go out and make another derivation and then make money on it. So.